Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, back again with another Ask Lee video Q&A. Now today's question was sent in through the Total Fitness Bodybuilding Training app by Brian. And he says, Lee, I was wondering if you could give me some advice. Says, I'm 5'8", 260 pounds, 32% body fat, 23 years old. I've been lifting for about 3 years, and as a big guy, I'm ready to lean down. Says all my lifts are pretty high, so I'm assuming I have a good foundation of muscle under the fat. I'm trying to figure out the best macronutrient formula / diet formula and lifting program to cut correctly and not end up looking skinny. Should I keep my protein high, 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight? Fats should be around 0.4 to 0.6 grams? Rest with carbs? As far as lifting, should I lift in the 3 to 5 rep range? And mix in some high rep movements? Okay, got a lot of question marks there. And he says he currently benches 275 for 8, squats 405 for 6, and he can overhead press 205 for 7. Alright, when it comes to cutting, there's more to it than simply trying to figure out the right macronutrients and the right workout program. This is a lifestyle that you need to adopt. You need to make better lifestyle and food choices. Because just looking at those stats, you're 260 pounds, 32% body fat, and you're only 23 years old. That's some poor lifestyle choices in a very short period of time in order for you to get to that level to that size. I mean, 32% body fat is technically obese. I know you probably don't consider yourself obese, but if you actually go by, body fat percentages and what's considered, lean, average, and overweight and obese, 32%, that puts you right up there in the obese category. So that's, without any other way of putting it, that's really fat. And it's good that you're taking action to help correct that, but you need to make some better lifestyle choices. Because you don't get to 32% body fat because you don't have the right macronutrients, or you don't, the right diet plan. That's just eating a lot of unhealthy processed foods. I can bet that there has been some pizza, ice cream, fast food, and God knows whatever else gone into, bumping that body fat up to 32%. So we need to look at making better lifestyle choices. It's not just a matter of figuring out the right macros or getting a temporary diet plan. Because a diet plan is kind of like a quick fix solution. People go on a diet, they lose weight, and then they go off the diet and they gain the weight back. It happens over and over and over again. Virtually everyone who struggles with their weight has gone through a diet plan to some degree, where they've lost weight. And it's no trouble to lose weight. Anybody can go on a temporary quick fix diet and lose weight. It's keeping the weight off that is the kicker. So we need to look at making better lifestyle choices. And what I would recommend, the very first step, before you go worry, should I eat this much protein, should I eat this much carbs, how much per pound of body weight, blah, blah, blah. Let's go through your kitchen. And I want you to go through the cupboards and go through the refrigerator, and anything that's in there that you know shouldn't be in there, clean that crap out. So stuff, chips, cookies, ice cream, French fries, pizza pockets, what else? And you know the stuff, candy, whatever your Pop-Tarts, I don't know, whatever the heck it is that your typical food that you go to, this stuff that that you're eating on a regular basis, but you shouldn't be eating, all that kind of stuff, get rid of it. Get it out of the house. I really don't care what you do to it. The simple solution is just throw it in the trash. But if you're kind of have this ethical thing, I can't throw food away, well, give it away. Hey, go to the food bank. Give it to the food bank. Find a homeless person on the street corner and give them the junk food. Do something, but get it out of your house. And then what I want you to do is go to the grocery store and stock up those cupboards and stock up the refrigerator with stuff you should be eating. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, eggs, fish, nuts, seeds, all this natural, unprocessed, healthy, wholesome food that you are going to put into your body to actually fuel it and nourish it without all the extra empty fattening calories of the processed junk food. So that is the first step. Don't even worry about meeting your macros. Let's just swap out the crap food with some good food and start making better food choices. And I'm going to tell you, you can, if you make that choice, that switch from processed to unprocessed food, you'll be able to pretty much eat until your heart is content with natural, unprocessed foods. And chances are you're going to lose body fat and gain lean muscle and improve your strength and energy just by making the switch. Even if you're not counting your calories, even if you're not counting your macros or anything like that, you're just making those better food choices, you're going to feel better, you're going to drop body fat, and your energy level is going to go up because, again, you're nourishing your body with stuff that it needs and getting all that crap out of your system, the stuff that it doesn't need. So that's step one. Let's do a kitchen rehaul. And I don't mean renovations. I'm talking about cupboard and refrigerator, grocery item renovations. So we'll get out the processed stuff and put in some natural, healthy, wholesome food. And if you want some ideas for what's good food choices to buy, in the app, I mean, Brian, this video is directed to Brian, so I mean, he has the app. But for those of you watching who don't have the app, you can go to you can get the Total Fitness Bodybuilding app in the App Store. It's $2. I mean, a big investment, I know. You're going to break the bank for this one. It's a $2 app. And in that app, under the nutrition section, there's a section there called Protein, Carbs, and Fat. I want you to click on that. And under that section there are food lists. So there's lists of good sources of protein. There's lists of foods for good sources of carbs, both complex and fibrous carbs. There's lists there for healthy fat. Different types of fat, and all these foods. So you can go through this list that's in the app under the nutrition section and use that to make your grocery list of foods that you're going to stock your cupboards and stock your refrigerator with. That is the first step to your new, I'm not even going to call it a diet plan, but your new eating habits, because that's what it is. You want to adopt better eating habits, stuff that you can stick with over the long term. I don't want you to feel hungry, feel deprived, or feel like you're going on a diet, because again, that diet has that whole quick fix solution mentality behind it. I don't want you to feel like you're going on a diet. I just want you to feel like you're making better, healthier food choices. And that alone is going to make a huge, huge difference in your whole fitness routine. I know this video is going on pretty long, but the heck with it. I'm going to throw it out there anyway. So that's nutrition, step one. We're going to do that. As for your training, you seem to be pretty big, you seem to be pretty strong. So I think you kind of got it figured out as far as weight training is concerned. Training with progressive overload is the key. And if you need help with that, again, look, there's lots of workout programs in the Total Fitness Bodybuilding app. Again, right under the workout section, right on the main page there. There are sample workout programs for beginner, intermediate, and advanced, as well as some specialized power training programs. The actual weight training that you do in the gym isn't that critical, because you can follow all kinds of different programs. You could follow a powerlifting program, you could follow a bodybuilding program, you could follow a CrossFit program, you could follow different training programs and still lose body fat. The weight training is going to help build muscle, increase your strength, and with all strength training programs, you want to focus on training with progressive overload, regardless of what type of program it is. So that doesn't change. Whether you're bulking or cutting, you're still going to train with progressive overload and strive to get bigger and stronger in the gym. Bigger and stronger, lifting more weights, increasing your work capacity, that kind of stuff. The biggest change that's going to come about when it comes to fat loss training is extra cardio. You need to bump up your overall activity level. So this could be any form of extra activity. It could be just, getting outside and going for a walk every day. It could be doing extra cardio after your workouts in the gym. It could be, a big one that I love to do, get out bicycle riding. If you can, instead of taking the car to work or taking public transport to work, get a bicycle and ride to work. you know, or ride to school, whatever. I mean, that would go a long way in burning extra calories, and it's, you know, saving you money in the process, because instead of, you know, blowing money on gas and public transportation, hey, you're using your own 2 legs and burning the fat and calories in the process and getting back and forth. So anything that you can do to bump up your overall activity level. And for fat loss, I recommend cardio every single day. Do something. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, some complex high-intensity interval training. It could be going for a walk every single day. I mean, a lot of athletes underestimate the importance and the value of just getting out and walking. But I mean, our bodies are meant to walk. I mean, before we had transportation, we walked everywhere because that's how we got around. But these days, very few people walk anymore. You know, you walk from your front door to your car, and that's it, you know, and then but walking is fantastic because not only are you burning fat and calories, but it's not stressful. It's not breaking down your body. It's not stressing out your central nervous system. It's not going to cause you to overtrain. It's not going to cause you to lose muscle or anything like that. It's just going to burn extra calories, and it's relaxing. It's actually very therapeutic, and it will make you feel better. So getting outside and going for a walk every day is a great way to incorporate active recovery into your fitness routine. I mean, I love walking. I've got 2 dogs, and I try to get out there and walk those dogs every single day. And it's something that I really look forward to. I mean, it's what I consider my cardio, but when I'm doing it, it doesn't feel like cardio. It doesn't feel like exercise, because I'm just out there having fun, enjoying, you know, spending time with my dogs and fresh air, and it's just fun time, but it's healthy, active fun time. So that's what you want to incorporate more of in your whole lifestyle, is just more activity, more calorie burning to get the calorie expenditure up, get the calorie intake down, and just make better food choices, better diet and exercise choices overall, and that will move you in the right direction. So hopefully this helps steer you in the right direction. I mean, I know there's a lot more to it than that, but this is kind of like a start. It's the initial stepping stone to move you in that right direction. So step 1, clean out the kitchen, get the crap out of the house, because if the crap's not there, you can't eat it. So get the junk food, the processed food, the stuff you know you shouldn't be eating, get that out of the house. Stock up those cupboards with the stuff you know you should be eating, and bump up your activity level, your cardio, your walking. Just get more activity over the course of the day, and that will move you in the right direction. And it's not going to cause you to become skinny or look like an anorexic marathon runner or anything like that. It's just going to help you to be leaner, healthier, and help you with your muscle building goals. So hopefully this helps answer your question. If you haven't already done so, download the Total Fitness Bodybuilding app. I'll have a link to it in the video description below, or you can just head on over to my website, leehayward.com, and there's a link to it there as well. And if you have any comments, feedback, whatever, post them down in the comments section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned for my next one coming soon. Take care. Over and out.